The Vegetarian by Han Kang, in 2 minutes. What if one night, a single dream was enough to make you reject your entire life? Not a wish, not a thought, but a nightmare so violent, so vivid, it refuses to leave your body even after you wake. That is where Yeong-hye's story begins. Yeong-hye exists as an ordinary woman residing in Seoul with her husband. She stays quiet, complies obediently, and nearly vanishes from the attention of those around her. Then one night she experiences a nightmare. A vision drenched in blood, flesh, decaying meat. Violence that refuses to depart even after she awakens. The images stick to her like something alive. The next morning, without speaking much, she discards every piece of meat in the house and calmly declares, she will never consume animals again. Her husband feels embarrassed and grows angry. He is not truly concerned with what she experienced or why she is afraid. In a society where appearances matter more than inner truth, he feels the weight of social judgment pressing on him. A wife who refuses meat is not just a personal inconvenience, it is a disruption to the image of a stable, respectable household he is expected to maintain. Her family responds even more aggressively. At a family meal, her father attempts to shove meat into her mouth, as if shattering her will matters more than understanding her suffering. Instead of yielding, Yeong-hye injures herself. She gets taken to the hospital. But even there, she is not treated like someone who is hurting. She is treated like a problem that needs fixing. Her body is restrained. Her voice is dismissed. Her fear is reduced to behavioral issues. She lies in a white hospital room that feels colder than the world outside. Machines beep softly around her, indifferent. Later, Yeong-hye's brother-in-law enters the story. He is an irresponsible man who has never taken his family duties seriously, drifting through life without stability or accountability. He avoids responsibility, lives half-formed ambitions as a video artist, and depends on others to carry the weight of his choices. Yet despite this emptiness in his own life, he becomes strangely fixated on Yeong-hye. He paints flowers across her naked body, recording her as though she is gradually merging with nature. Yeong-hye consents, because she drifts further away from the human world. But his fascination does not resemble love. It resembles exploitation disguised as art. When their relationship gets exposed, the family collapses. Yeong-hye gets placed in a psychiatric hospital. She barely consumes food anymore. Her body becomes thinner, lighter, as if even gravity is beginning to forget her. She sits for long hours without speaking, staring at nothing, as though the world has already moved too far away for her to follow. Then arrives the most haunting part. She starts to believe she is turning into a tree. She stands motionless, reaching toward the sunlight. She believes roots grow where her feet once stood. That water and air suffice to sustain her life. At first, In-hye believes Yeong-hye destroyed their family. But little by little, she comes to understand the truth. Yeong-hye was not born broken. She was crushed by years of violence, silence, and obedience. In-hye realizes that she survived only because she accepted the same system her sister could no longer endure. In the end, The Vegetarian is not really about refusing to eat meat. It is about what happens when a person is never permitted to own their own body, or their own voice. One sister chose survival, the other chose escape. And by the final page, the real tragedy is not that Yeong-hye believes she is becoming a tree, it is that becoming anything other than human feels safer than remaining one.